So you want to relocate to Cape Town and you've got no idea how much it's gonna cost you. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys just exactly how much it cost me to relocate from Joburg to Cape Town. So stick around. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're coming across this face for the first time, my name is Loli Serungwa, and please do subscribe before you run away. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continuous support. I truly appreciate it. So as you can see by the title of today's video, I'll be breaking down just exactly how much it cost me to relocate from Johannesburg to Cape Town. Honestly, I don't know why it took me so long to record this video, but someone sent me a message saying that they were thinking of relocating to Cape Town and they just wanted to ask me a few questions. And it hit me. I'm like, I should maybe just, share with you guys just the estimate of how much it would cost you to move. Obviously, okay, so first disclaimer, these costs are 2021 costs. I moved in 2021, but I don't think the prices would have fluctuated all that much. Yes, they would have gone up a little bit given that things have gone up, but I don't think the differences will be major because, yeah, some of the things kind of still stand. And if you plan in time, you save money, but I am gonna take you through all of that. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is accommodation. That's the most important thing. So once you decide you're gonna relocate, the first thing you want to do is find accommodation, right? In Cape Town, 90% if not 100% of the properties require a 2 months deposit. Yes, you heard that right, it's 2 months. It's not 1 month, it's 2 months. So you need 2 months deposit and 1 month's rent. So basically that's 3 times the rent. Firstly, Google is your best friend. So you're going to just go on Google and look for places wherever you're going to be staying. This will be guided by whether you're going for work and the area you'll be working in or close to where you'll be working in, or if you already know where you're going, then you will just look for a place in that area. My choice was guided by where I was going to work, so it was close to work. It's about a 15-minute drive to work, and it worked out perfectly fine for me. So first thing, Google is your best friend. Second thing, the agent will be your second best friend. I did not get an opportunity to come and view the place in Cape Town. So when I looked on Google and I came across the ones that I liked, when I contacted the agent, the one that I finally got the place with, she actually went to the place and did the viewing for me on video call via WhatsApp. So that was very helpful. Along with the pictures on the website, the video call also really helped a lot. So just get someone that's understanding that you're not in the city and you can't come view in person. So a video call, that helps a lot. Now I found the place that I liked, or I felt like I could afford. Now that place was a 2-bedroom apartment, or little townhouse in a complex gated community. That's exactly what I wanted. That was for also, guys, me sharing these costs now, please, from here on, please do not assume that nginemali or whatever, I'm just trying to no, maybe I shouldn't do this video. Anyway, it is what it is. Accommodation prices in Cape Town are ridiculously expensive, so please don't judge me or don't assume anything. Anyway, it's whatever. So the place that I found was 8,000 8,500. This was for a 2-bedroom. So it's 8,500 for a 2-bedroom. This is the cost of the place. Now, I needed 2 months deposit for that. So that was 17,000 Rand plus the 8,500 for the 1 month's rent. And if we add those two up, the total is 25,500. That's just the 2 months deposit and rent. When you sign a new lease, there's a credit check cost, there's an inspection fee cost, and there is a lease fee cost. The credit check was 140, the inspection fee was 580, the lease fees was 1,150. So the total cost of putting together the lease was 1,870. And in total, all of that amounted to 27,370 Rand. Now let's move on to furniture removal. So you will need to move your furniture from wherever you are to Cape Town. Again, Google is your best friend. I literally went on to Google. I was like, furniture removal companies to Cape Town. Got a few options. I also asked a few people that I know have moved either from Cape Town to Joburg or Joburg to Cape Town, and they recommended some companies for me. I ended up going with Key Moves, and because they were the cheapest option, honestly speaking. So with furniture removal companies, your quotation will be it will differ based on a lot of factors or a few factors. One being the amount of furniture you have. So what I did was I literally took my flat in Midrand as it was and I moved it to Cape Town as it was. So that was like my bed, fridge, TV, stand, sofa, everything. So they quoted me on all of that. I also paid for them to pack everything themselves, so they provided the boxes and the wrapping around and all of that. There's a reason why I paid for that as well, and I'll get into that. Another factor that can affect your quote is if you're moving during peak time. So peak time is more expensive than off peak. Also, Saturday and Sunday are also more expensive than during the week. So if you're able to plan your times, just try to plan it off weekend or off season. The off and on season months, I mean, it's tricky. If you need to move next month or in the next 2 months, that's it. You can't really change. So that one is a little bit out of your control. But they also have set dates as to when they do pickups. So I think theirs was like Wednesday and Thursday, and luckily it's off a weekend. But if you specifically request for them to collect on a weekend, then they will charge you extra. Okay, so the breakdown of my quote is as follows. The furniture removal itself was 8,690, and this included them packing all the stuff themselves. And then I also requested them to move my car. So they couriered or they put my car on the truck and transported it with. That cost was 6,830. Obviously, this is one cost where you can cut down on. You can drive down your car to Cape Town or wherever you're relocating. I didn't want to drive, so I was just like, please move the car for me. So that's that. But that's one cost where you can totally cut out. And then I also paid for them to I paid for insurance. I also paid for insurance on my, like, it's called all risk cover for everything, whether it gets lost or stolen or there's a fire or they have an accident or whatever. I paid for insurance on all my furniture, and I think it was 2.5% of your total cover, and I had covered my stuff with 50,000 Rand. So yeah, that total cost for furniture removal came to a total of 18,570 Rand. Yeah, so 18,570 including furniture removal, including car removal, and them packing everything. Oh yes, I wanted to say, for them to cover all your furniture, for you to pay insurance or all risk cover on all the furniture, they have to pack the stuff themselves. So obviously, so that they can take responsibility from the beginning, that they've packed everything, so they packed it well themselves. They're taking accountability for that, and should anything happen to the stuff from when they drop it off and something happens to it, then they can pay for it. So yeah, if you want your furniture to be covered, or if you're gonna pay insurance for it, then they need to pack the things for you. So that's that. Okay, so now you found your accommodation and you've moved your furniture. Next thing is to get yourself from Joburg to Cape Town. I decided obviously that I'm gonna fly because I got the car taken. So I didn't come alone. My mom offered to help me to move in, settle in, which is very kind of her, very nice. Love her. So my flight ticket was a one-way, and that was 2,105 Rand. And then my mom's ticket was a return ticket, which was the 2,105 plus her return ticket, which was 1,475, which totaled 3,580. Again, this is where you can cut costs. You don't have to come with someone to help you move in. I was just lucky I had that support. So if you're moving by yourself, obviously then you can just account for yourself. So the total cost of the flights was 5,685. This can also be different, or it can fluctuate based on when you book your ticket. So the sooner you book, the cheaper it is. And if you book during the week, like Tuesday, Wednesday, it's cheaper than Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. So the flying part as well, you can maneuver it to let it be less. Okay. And then the last thing was, I think I arrived on a Tuesday, and my furniture was only arriving on Wednesday. Yeah, I arrived in Cape Town on Tuesday and my furniture was arriving on Wednesday. So I had to pay for one night stay at a hotel until my furniture came the next day. And I stayed with my mom at the hotel. It's called the Residences at Crystal Towers in Century City, and that cost 1,075 Rand. It was a really nice hotel, by the way. So yeah, depending on when you arrive to your accommodation and when your furniture arrive, you have to sort of correlate the two. So because of that, I had to spend one night at a hotel. And yeah, that was that. The total cost of my entire move. Now, these are just hard costs. These are just hard costs. So the total hard cost of the relocation amounted to a whooping 52,700 Rand. That's how much it cost to relocate from Joburg to Cape Town. I think the biggest chunk of this money obviously is the accommodation. So yeah, just if you're going to relocate to Cape Town, just budget for that. Obviously you've got two options. Either your company will be covering the cost, or you would have to cover them and your company reimburses you. Also, this is if you're moving for work. And then option 2 is if you're moving by yourself personally. You just decide, I'm tired, I want to move, I'm leaving, I'm going to Cape Town. Then this is the estimation of how much it would cost you. I mean, another option is to cut down the cost is you could sell all your furniture wherever you are and move without furniture, and then when you get to Cape Town, buy new furniture. So that's also an option, so there's different options that you can take, but this is what happened for me, and I'm just sharing that with you just in case you were wondering how much you would need. Roughly 50 plus K That's how much you would need. Yeah, I hope this video was helpful. I know it's a little TMI, so please don't use this information against me, and if you do, I wouldn't be nice. Yeah, I hope it helps someone anyway. I know that someone did ask for this information, so yeah, I hope it helps those that find it useful. And if you don't find it useful, or if you're gonna use it to attack me, let's refrain from doing that, okay? With that said, please, if you've not subscribed, please do subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.